Howdy everybody, Brian here, quantlabs.net. It is Thursday, March 17th, 2:43 a.m. Want to talk about this big news, I think in the last few days, on how Bill Gross, Bond King, has entered and has gone all into crypto. You'll see this in one of these articles, is four, so this is just my response to it and what I think. And let's go over them. Alright, here's the first one. We got, I think it's 3 or 4 articles. So this is the first one. Bitcoin rallies as South Korean president, and did I get this right? Yeah, I mean, let's put it, this new president in Korea is very crypto friendly. I mean, it's the way of the world, right? Anyways, let's go on to a proper article. TheStreet.com, Bill Gross, king of bonds and prominent crypto critic, invests in Bitcoin. Okay, so this is March 14th, 3 days ago. So going through this, blah, 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 blah. I do know he was poo-pooing it a while back. Here it is. This is the article I want to talk about. After the hedge fund funder Ken Griffin of Citadel, pull up that article at the same time. Billionaire admits he was wrong about Bitcoin and crypto. These are the leading money managers, and I believe even BlackRock are getting into crypto. So this is the way of the world. Everybody's getting into it, institutional, but the problem now is there's so much institutional capital in crypto and Bitcoin and whatever else. It's tied back to the performance of economic news, macroeconomic news, performance of the stock market, and it no longer has its independence. Because of that, it's tougher for mainstream people, I guess you could say, to trade in crypto. Just my opinion here. So here it is. For the past few weeks, Bitcoin has been scoring victories on this front. Crypto no longer seen in bad light by the Biden admin. Presidential executive order and all that, covered that. But we know about this revival of the digital dollar, central bank digital currency as well. So it's going to change everything as we know it when it comes to traditional currencies. I simply think that crypto coins are a bubble. He's right. And we've seen it come and go individual with each coin. I've just put up another article for my members on my crypto analysis membership. You get that at my store, quantlabs.shop here. And then I think we need to do an alternative to the dollar, as we've seen in the last week or two, that there will be several survivors, and I'm invested to a small extent in Bitcoin. So I think it's Kevin O'Leary's 20%, so it's small amounts. And the way it's looking, a lot of these coins will drop off. A lot. I'd say 95% at least over the next year. I've shown chart after chart the weak performance. So he's not a fan of NFTs, neither am I. There's really no fundamental. I guess it's a young person's game. He's been trying to choose among the winner of the new finance, and if he seems to believe in Bitcoin, this is not the case for non-fungible tokens. The phenomena of NFT is the same way it reminds me of when my kids were collecting Beanie Babies. That's very true. So he's 77, been doing PIMCO where he founded it in 71, and he's pretty well been in the financial world. In 2014 he left the firm. Don't know what he's been doing lately. He's happy in retirement. The young retiree Gross was initially open to Bitcoin. Bitcoin and privately upon blockchain technologies amongst a small set of global banks. Just a few examples of attempts to stabilize the value of the current assets and future purchasing power over in terms. Gold would be another example, historic relic that in any case the current system is beginning to be challenged. That's very true about gold because gold is so suppressed. It should be like, if it was really not manipulate that it is by like global bank and hedge fund trading desks, gold should be at least 3 times more valuable than it is. Especially, for a precious metal and the demand for it as we are moving into an inflation period, higher interest rates, and so on. You'd think gold would be spiking like a lot, like double, tripling in a very short period of time. Not really a currency alternative at the moment. Yeah, it's not a currency alternative at the moment. Told Bloomberg TV, buying a bag of groceries at the grocery store is still going to be difficult. I think that's already underway, as maybe he doesn't know because he's got so much coin. But food delivery is getting big, and if you can accept PayPal, why can't you do it with with crypto? And from the merchant side, all you can say, I want $100 for this product or this Apple or whatever, and you say, okay, I want, I don't know, $5 for 5 apples, or I don't know, whatever, something like that. And the price you pay in crypto will always be pegged to that whatever equivalent in, let's say, US dollar, and whatever the crypto value is for the day, that's what you pay. The problem is, as you know, the volatility is too crazy right now. Bitcoin would also be an alternative investment in times of the economic crisis. Personally, I'm not seeing that right now because, as I said, it's tied back to the stock market performance. It's been proven. Crypto has been one of the great stories in finance over the course of the last 15 years, and I'll be clear, I've been in the naysayer camp for over that period of time, and so was I, but now done okay in crypto. But the crypto market today has a market capitalization of about 2 trillion in round numbers, which tells you that I haven't been right in this call. Boom. I have a tiny percent of it on my portfolio diversity. Billionaire and hedge funder Ray Dalio said in February last month. Guess these are other stories here. AMC. The volatility on these options I'm dealing with. So this is GameStop. Yeah, so we'll leave it out, like GameStop stuff. But that's one article. Next article. This one's found at Bazinga. It's harder to find articles that are free online without needing to subscribe with your email and pay for it. It's getting so bad now. Harder to find articles, especially on Google. Let's see what else has been said. So the survivors of the street reported. So we've already done that report on from the street. Okay, so I do think we need an alternative to the dollar, and we've seen the last week or two, as you know, that there will be several survivors. And there will be quite a few crypto blockchains out there, as I've already done a webinar on Web3, namely something like Ethereum. But he also said in 2017 to Bloomberg, Bitcoin prices go up and down to its limited supply, but it can't be a substitute for currencies or gold in times of economic distress. 2018 at Davos. Let's see. Is that article done? Yeah, looks like it's done. So there you go. I agree with him. NFTs no good. I mean, there's a dwindling interest in that anyways, from what I'm hearing or what I'm showing, as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum seems to be still out there, heavy interest with all these big investors out there. If you're into this and want to know more, get on my quantlabs.net/contact newsletter, join there, and get in on some other stuff we got going on, namely around crypto and among other things. Thanks for watching.